little drizzly, a little overcast. Just kind of a gloomy start to the day. Yeah, that's not what I was wanting for spraying all day today. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Thursday. Yeah, let's go Thursday. Got Tiny Tot with me. She's got no school today because of parent-teacher conferences. So she's cleaning tanks. I gotta get the fuel trailer hooked up because Blanca said the loader down there where they're loading manure is out of fuel. Probably needs grease too. So that's gonna be my first project. Well, that's honestly about what I expected it to look like being on the south side of Corrales. We got left here last fall to get the DEF system winterized when everything was getting winterized. And by the fact that it's still hooked up, I'm gonna say it never got winterized. Awesome. Alrighty, let's get this hooked up, go blow it out. Man, I knew we were supposed to get some snow tonight into tomorrow. I was not expecting this much cloud cover, humidity, fog. I mean, the tractor's literally dripping moisture. At least I hope that's what that is. It's gonna make spraying here later today really, really hard. Cattle crew doing their thing. Okay, got Blanca set, ready to go. Came back, switched trailers to our short little flatbed back there. Now I'm gonna run 45 minutes north to go get words are hard. Go get our new oil burner from our dealer. Yeah, that's it. Oil burner from, there we go. Alrighty. New oil burner loaded. Might pull over outside town here and readjust some straps a little bit because I don't like them boxes up on top. But they're strapped down to the pallet, so it wasn't that easy to mess with. And we had to load it by hand because his skid steer was gone. That was interesting. By the time I get home, it's gonna be time for lunch. I've done nothing all morning. It feels like. This is awesome. Glad we don't have anything that really needs done that bad. We made it. So, there it is. So now we gotta get that. So all these parts put together, put up there, and get that, and take it back to that guy so we can get our credit for a used one. If I've never talked about the oil burner, it's pretty simple, pretty complex type of deal. Essentially, it just burns used oil. So we dump our used oil in there. We got the filter to kind of screen out any of the badness. Pumps it through there, burns it. You got a giant fan on the end, so hot air comes out of these vents right here. Why do we need a new one? Well, we were getting a lot of flame in places you're not supposed to get flame. We knew the chamber inside was getting really wore out. Trying to just get by another year, didn't make it. Come to find out, these are pretty popular and in high demand because it took 3 months to get it. So we've been burning a lot of propane all winter, which costs money, as opposed to burning used oil that we have for free just because we couldn't physically get it. But now that it's here, we'll get that put together one of these days. I'm gonna go and hook the trailer. I'm gonna go to lunch. Yeah. I don't know why I'm still recording. Mother Nature just cannot make up her mind. Yesterday it was in the 70s. Today it's in the mid 40s with wind. Oh, this sucks. What really is aggravating though is I was hoping to spray some more pre-emerge on alfalfa. That is definitely not going to happen. Frustrating part there is we were hoping to get it all sprayed out today so that way the snow tonight and tomorrow could incorporate it for us. Now, if we would have been more on the ball and knew exactly what the plan was here, we could have done this over the last couple of weeks when we had a chance and been fine. But now we're getting a little too late. So I don't know if we'll get that done or not. So right now I'm actually going over to our local supplier to pick up chemical for spraying on wheat. Hopefully I can do that next week before running to Florida for a couple of days. More on that to come later. As for the rest of the afternoon, being out of the sprayer, I'd kind of hoped to spread some manure. Hope Cameron, who had been shipping cattle all morning, would be on the ripper so we could actually get some field work done. I think it's all hands on deck now for processing cattle because we're a couple people short. And then like Blanco, she's out hauling manure. So we're pretty short-handed on the people who would normally be around. So I think that's going to be the main thing this afternoon is just get cattle processed. This day is just making so much sense now. So I show up at the chemical place. The minute I walk in, they both have a blank look on their face and then start laughing. And they go, "Are you here for fertilizer?" Kind of almost that exact same. I go, "No." "Why?" And they go, "Okay, thank God." Because there was another Garrett that we were told needed 500 gallon of fertilizer and he just left with it. I go, no, I'm here for Affinity. It's a dry granular herbicide for wheat. And their faces just dropped all. "You're kidding me. We just gave it to Garrett. We were only told one Garrett was coming." So, needless to say, I didn't get my chemical, but we all had one hell of a laugh. Oh, dang it, they haven't started branding yet. Alright, time to process cattle. Come on. Come on. Flag doesn't work so good when it's all rolled up. Come on. On a serious note, just loaded up a load of hay for Texas. Farming buddy that lives a little ways away called, said, "Hey, I got a couple trucks lined up if you got a load that you can spare." So we loaded up kind of our grinding blend, a little bit of weeds, a little bit of grass, a little bit of alfalfa. I think he's got 2 more trucks between different farmers. I don't say this because I want like credit or anything. I don't care. I say this because I want people to understand it's bad. If you have the means to, please donate. I know, that's a big ask. So if you have the means to, please donate and help. I'm going to go back to working cattle. Funny side to a not funny subject. That trucker's pissed. Apparently that's not his regular trailer. Every strap has several feet cut off to where they were all short. Or not all short, mostly short. Or most of them short. So, we donated a load of hay, plus 3 straps. Back to the cold. Oh, we're almost done. It's now the next morning. Felt like there really wasn't enough yesterday, just called a video, so I'd continue it today. Right now I got Tiny Todd again cleaning water tanks. Tuna's feeding. Figure out the plan and go from there, shall we? It's becoming very apparent to me we might need another loader if we're gonna do any manure. Blanca's got one of the big loaders down at Carlton loading manure trucks. You guys saw yesterday, I took fuel down there. Maddie and Aaron are taking the other loader to go move a load of dirt and then bring back some new feeders for the horses. They're going from the stand-up feeder that we built like a year ago into tire feeders that lay on the ground. I honestly don't know. It's the horse stuff. I I don't keep up with that. And then Kenny is going to be using the backhoe, working on some ponds. Yeah, Kenny that retired, he's still the backhoe guy. So we got no loader for manure. Running to Deere. They should have some parts for the sprayer. Then I'm going to run to our chemical supplier and do some ordering of chemical. Yeah, I don't know what to do today. Maybe I'll just go home and take a nap. It is Friday. It's been a long day and a half, but it finally feels somewhat productive. Got all my parts from John Deere a little bit ago. Went and helped Aaron and Glenn get a weed rack pulled so we can get working on it, so that way his water will function properly when he gets it. Swung by the chemical place, picked up the remaining chemical I need for wheat. So now I should have everything I need to spray all weekend, get across our alfalfa doing pre-emerge, get across our wheat, take care of the weeds coming in it. And right now I got my tractor warming up so I can go spread manure, so let's go feel like we're actually doing something productive. Okay, so I have hauled 3 loads of this the other day when it arrived. I'm pretty sure that means I'm an expert. Yeah. So here's the main screen. The reason this took so long to get here is because of this right here. I wanted an isobus and I wanted the scale. Now why did I want those? I wanted the scale to have a better measurement of what we're putting on. With this scale, and we tell it we want to put on X amount of ton, as I speed up and slow down, that chain will speed up and slow down. That is amazing. I want an isobus, so that way if this tractor's doing something else, we can grab the 360 and pull it and just put a lighter load on it. It would allow us to bounce around. That's why I wanted the setup the way we are. So, 49,500 pounds is what I have on right now. 20 ton to the acre is my target. There it's giving me my speed. That percentage will be what percentage of the hydraulic valve is open on that chain floor. So you start getting a higher percentage, you gotta start watching your speed, because it means, hey, I can't keep up, you gotta slow down. 30 feet is spread width. It says I've done 3 acres. Yeah, there's all the information. Let's go sling some poo. By far the hardest thing to get used to is field edges. You gotta throttle way down so you aren't flinging it as far. Then you gotta figure out where to ride that line. I think it's good enough. One thing I can say without a doubt, that loader is a whole lot faster loading than the backhoe. Like, not even close. Backhoe was like 20, 25 scoops. This guy like 10 or 11, maybe 12. Granted, I'm not filling it completely full, but it's getting it a hell of a lot fuller than the backhoe did with twice as many scoops. That's enough poop for today. So, here is the old oil burner. There's the new one. Glenn just kind of jumped all over this project, which is awesome. I'm half curious how close he is to being done already. Cameron and I helped him pull that one off, put that one on the forklift here after lunch. Well, yeah, so we got to turn that guy back in. As you can see, my chopper is gone. Glenn's or Colton's, whoever the hell's chopper this one is, still in here. Long ways to go, but so far we've got the new shear bar, or yeah, it's not a new shear bar, it's the update kit for the bar underneath, new teeth in. Blower, I think they were talking like it's gonna need new paddles. Can't really think of what else this one needs. Oh, new back plate for it. Came straight from Germany. That's a terrifying thought that we don't even have basic parts like that in the US right now. But, you know, whatever. My chopper has to come back in. I'm not seeing it laying around. There is a shim. There they are. So when they were changing the blower bearings, apparently this shim was supposed to be in there somewhere behind one of the bolts. And as you can see, it didn't get in there. But seeing how it's been tack welded together for the tube, but it's got some green paint on it, we're hoping it should be pretty easy to figure out where it goes. That being said, guys, I'm headed home. I got the wee man with me. Wife and daughter are out doing things, so we're gonna go home, watch some more YouTube videos, and I'll probably have a beverage or two. It's Friday evening. Why not, right? Catch you guys later.